Hi YouTube, welcome to the stream. This morning we're diving into Phasmophobia. We're gear up, grab your EMF, and don't forget to check your sanity. The grind is on, the ghosts are restless, and this tavern doesn't close until we've cleared the house. Today we are going to just do some grinding, as I just said, because we want to be able to do Apoc1 before... I said 1 on everything. But it should be Apoc3 before we, before Chronicle, sorry. Alright, we've got our custom loaded. Turning on our controller, I don't need any judgment, alright? We just forget the judgment. We're going to do everybody's favorite map, Edgefield. And we're going to ready up, and we're going to do some ghost hunting here. Alright. Alright, so we're going to need one of those. We're going to need that. And we've got tier 3! Yay! Let's all celebrate the tier 3 parabolic! It's the best. What? Shite. Alright, we got to go back and change that. But we'll do a run and hopefully I remember. Okay, so we need that. We need that. And we need that so that everybody can see. Okay, so. Hello. Alright, so on this custom we have 0 sanity. Everything else is 0 sanity. Power is on. We have all the speeds are the same. There is no hiding. No grace period, which you have to remember is not such a good thing. We have to be very careful when we run into the house because of that. Sorry, just getting my mojo going here. And this is why I should learn to use the keyboard, but I get so nervous. Okay, here we go. We are... Ooh, that was close. Is that a yokai? Might be. Yeah, I hear you in the garage over there. That's nothing. That's just the EMF picking up the stuff that the ghost is throwing in the garage. I just don't know why it didn't pick up on our headgear, so... What do we know? We know. It's not a Moroi, it's not a Dio, it's not a Thay, it's not a Raiju, it's not a Revenant. We don't know this yet 100%. And I didn't really concentrate on the blinks. It's no way it's a phantom. That's a twin. Thought it was slow. So the first ghost, perfect example, that was slow. Just a smidge slower. The second was just a smidge faster than normal. When you get a slow one and then a fast one like that, it becomes way more obvious. We could do motion sensor. And parabolic, eh? Alright. A little unhappy that I have tier 2 smudgies on me right now. ambient. It's just an event. You have to be careful because it could hunt. And like I said, we have 0 grace period. So if it hunts from there, just hit the breaker. Okay, so it's back in the garage probably. Now the only reason I'm doing this is because getting... That's what I'm wondering. Oh, it's aggressive right now. Hey, did we just get our whisper? So we're gonna wait for the hunt so that we don't run into the ghost. It's flicking switches. We should probably check for a mimic. No, that's faster than normal. Yeah, and it's interacting with stuff way back here. So as I've said before, I've never noticed it before, but I've certainly noticed it in the last probably month and a half. The twin, when it's hunting, its interaction radius is massive because it has the twin characteristics. Okay. The twin characteristics even when it's hunting. Alright, now normally I would check for orbs, however, there's no way a mimic is still being the same ghost. I mean, it's possible, but highly unlikely. Just having a drink of water.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs
There we
for you.
go. Oh my god, I don't have anything on this character. Now, hopefully you can't hear too much of that grumbling going on outside. They have decided to repave and block us in. So we want, for Apoc1, oh, that's nice. And we want, where's our smudge? That's okay. For Apoc1, we want tier 3 salt, which we just got. I would prefer a tier 3 crucifix, but not that big of a deal. What I do want is firelights. So once we get firelights, we'll give it a go and we'll start trying, okay? Yeah, wow. It's been a long time since I've done Apoc, so it'll be scary. Ugh. I'll just go in and get a deal right away. Okay, so we got our nicer lighter. Now, the reason I like tier 1 incense is because it doesn't affect the ghost speed. So the problem is, because I'm not wearing it, the problem is with tier 2, it slows down the ghost. And with tier 3, it stops the ghost. So I don't like that when I'm hiding in that corner. I want the ghost to move away from me as fast as possible. Not slow down in front of me. Okay, here we go. Upstairs? Or is it downstairs? It's fast. Maybe a little kid. Interesting. Okay. So make these. Hey, sweetheart. I know you don't like the paving either, right? So in my custom, sanity has a small effect. Not enough to remove its hunting ability, but enough to slow down a Moroi. Just not sure that's fast enough for a Moroi. It's really making me wonder if it's a Raiju. So we're going to turn that stuff off. No, it's fast upstairs. Pathing is going downstairs. As you get into the Apocs, its pathing becomes very important. You need to pay attention to it. Because you move at such... You move at what, 50% speed? Okay, so... Whoa. Let's drop this there. Why is everything being glitchy? Stop it! Three. Slow down? It did, didn't it? Yes, it did. So that's why I have it where... Can't see the guy, so need to be careful here. Still hunting, lights are still on. Okay, so that's why I have sanity do what it does. Just because I have a hard time telling the difference between a Moroi and a Thay. What do we need to do? Parabolic. Parabolic. Could do that because he's upstairs and it's a tier 3. There. Black salt. This will be good practice for Apoc. Photo of the ghost. I'm not sure what room the ghost is in. Oh, there we go. Just trying to get that whisper. With the tier 3 parabolic, you can hear through floors. Might have taken a little too much sanity. Yep. So that is a crucial component of Apoc, in my opinion, because you have to have a photo of the ghost. Now, the problem with it is sometimes, let's see how we did. They didn't do anything. So sometimes that happens, and it becomes very, very frustrating. We're going to go and we're going to take pictures of the salt. Now, the reason we're doing that is because when you take a picture of the ghost, because the camera system's kind of buggy, the ghost will be right in front of you, but it will take a photo of the salt behind it. Super irritating, especially when you're on Apoc. Now, on my other character, on my Xbox character, that happened to me. My ghost was a wraith. Lighter. My ghost was a wraith. Scary as shit, but then used a lot of incenses very early because it kept spawning on top of me. So I guess we could be doing this, couldn't we? So, oh shit. You have to be very careful. There's a delay from swapping to the camera to the smudge. See what it did? It got disturbed salt. So even though the ghost was right in front of us, that's how it's buggy. I think we're just gonna go. We have one smudge left with a Moroi that pretty much knows the area that we're in. Eventually we're gonna die, so we're just gonna pick and go. But this is your problem, right? Because you have your blinks with the ghost. If the ghost blinks out, you're definitely just getting disturbed salt. With my Xbox character, I flipped out and he did an event in front of me as I was leaving the map. So I still ended up getting it. Yeah, I know. Whatever. So this is what I mean. Thanks. This is what I mean. See, it's almost like $800 difference between getting a couple of those. Super irritating. When you're doing your Apoc with the black salt, what I like to do is you get it through the black salt, you smudge it, and you just start clicking like mad, right? Like click, 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 click. Because the photo, it's not a perfect game. It's just a photo of the ghost that you need. The reason I'm grabbing what I do here is because there's no grace period, I like the crucifix to protect me when I walk in, EMF to see if it's right here, and of course the flashlight is obvious. I like this setup. Smudge to protect me while I'm here, then crucifix in case it's over here, and now we wait. Wow, I can sure hear the rumbling outside. Hopefully you can't. I would go turn it back on, but I don't know where the ghost is yet. Wait. With it turning off the breaker, you know right away it's not a djinn. It can't do that. You know, I once waited like this, and it was a demon. So bizarre. Interesting. Okay. Really big throw. Oh, it's like every person's worst nightmare. Seeing the ball come rolling towards you. Ugh, gross. Where are you? What games are we playing today there, Ghosty? Your behavior is very strange. Feel like... So I'm not in the ghost room. I don't see my breath. We have a stalker? We need a hunt so we can set up to test things. If I was to guess right now, I'd say Banshee. I know that's an event, you bastard. I'm not moving because you're right here. So, yes, I could have got up and turned the light on. However... Oh, you prick. Lit the candle. Okay. Saw that. So it's not an Unreal. Unreal's scared of fire, so it's never gonna light a candle. It was lit over there. Okay, now we're starting to see our breath. So, what? Is it a shade? Through the ball. I do still see my breath. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why is it fast? It's hell? Is this a mimic? Okay, that bought us some time. Don't have my timer ready, damn it. Okay, so we missed what? 9 seconds, maybe? Let's say 10. Turn the light on, not a mare. This is really, really weird behavior. Okay, so we're going to drop these, get this over here. About a minute. Need some protection. Pection. Salt. Stop being indecisive. Okay. Salt. Ooh, we got about 20 seconds. It's fine. Take this. Let's get down here. About 10 seconds. This is weird. It's not a mare. I had a throw like a Pulte, behaving like a Shade, fast like a Moroi. Thinking it's a Mimic. Not... So it walked through the salt, so it's not a Wraith. Okay, we've got a couple seconds here. So the crucifix by the door is dead. So if we go out and back in, we have to be careful. Let's see if it's fast again. Motion sensor would be nice, but... What the hell? Oh, we didn't upgrade our motion sensors. Can we get our sprint back? And go. There's my dog. Scared the shit out of me. What the hell is that? So I'm thinking about turning the power off, but we'll smudge it first. Weird. Okay. Don't want the stupid shoe. It's fast again. It'll haunt too. Damn it. Okay, so we're gonna turn the power off because I want to see if I see cold breath. So a haunt 2 is faster in cold temperatures than it is warm. So unfortunately our ghost room is right here, like this whole area. So we may not be able to hear it slow down when it walks away. So we're gonna look for breath. So when you turn, if the power's off, The Haunt 2 has cold breath, and you can see it. Not unlike your own when you're in the ghost room. If we don't see breath, then we'll smudge it and go get a camera. I don't see breath. Normal now? Okay, so we're gonna turn the power back on. We're lapping, missing about 5 seconds. Okay, so okay, either I'm just all mixed up. Don't see orbs. Don't know what this is. I heard that in the living room, so it's definitely in there. And 10 seconds, shit. Wait. Is it not Phasmophobia? Now, that was a good example of why you want to use tier 1. What it is. I have 1 smudge left. I think we might just call this quits. I don't know what that is. Banshees can't change rooms, so we know it's not a Goryo. It's not a Banshee. We're gonna go with they. The only thing that makes sense. Like, sort of. Unless my brain was completely whacked, and it is a they. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, it was fast in the beginning. I was starting to think I was losing my mind. And because the ghost room was the hall, we aged it. We spent a lot of time near the ghost. So if you hang out in the ghost room with a Fae, it gets slower and slower because it's getting older and older. And as you can see, because we did the objectives, we get another 800 points. All right. A very, very weird Fae, though. A lot of times I've had Thays behave like Onis do for me, like really active. The power of Christ compels you. Did I hear that? Hey, get in there. No, I'm not coming in with you. Forget it. You're not tricking me in there. And lighter, so smudge. Crucifix. Smudge. Wow, my controller's being glitchy. It's connected to my motherboard wirelessly. It's not ideal, I have to say. It's not like the Xbox connection at all. Uh-oh. That is a revenant. Okay, so a Revi, as you just saw, slow when it doesn't know where you are. We're not doing that. Wait, we could. Just don't know where it is. Did it came from... over there somewhere? That's nice. Thanks. I'm sure everybody loves it for your viewing purposes. We've got like 20 seconds. Stupid asshole. Come on, whisper. Do something. Last thing I want is a Revi coming running at me. You jerk. Something? I think it's downstairs. Where did I... Oh, I'm still holding it. Got our whisper. And it's hunting. It should be really careful with a Revi. I always thought the Revy looks funny when it's a kid. Right? With its arms out like it's running. It's freaky as shit when it's in its fast mode, but, you know. So you have to remember the Revenant will run to your last known location too. So let's say it's chasing you. It doesn't slow down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! You... This is why you should use a keyboard. What the hell? Escape a Revenant. Yay! Alright. You all know I got it. Okay, so... what I was saying is, like, breaking line of sight does nothing to a Revy. You actually... So it'll run to where it last saw you. So you need to make sure you're not in line of sight of that last location. If you get what I'm saying. Like, if you're in Tanglewood, you got to make sure that if it loses sight as you go into the laundry, that you get around to the other side of the car. Right? Before it gets to the laundry, or it's just going to keep barreling down on you. Do that. Do that. Do that. Maybe I did it on purpose so I don't have to do Apoc1. Maybe? Upstairs, I think. I might have even heard a door close. Holy shit. I think that's a Dio. Yeah. Get out of here. Stuck. That's fun. Ugh. Gross. Okay, so we're gonna circle that right freaking now. EMF, witness a ghost event, motion sensor. Okay. Motion sensor. What have I got in my hand? Oh, my burn smudge. That's smart. Remind me to update my motion sensor. EMF, right. So, oh, can you not? Just so it doesn't hunt right on top of us and kill us. Because that sucks. Terrifying. Hate every moment of it. You have to be careful because the ghost can walk through that table where you can't. Bastard. Nope. Oh, you jerk. Didn't get it to go through the motion sensor, so we got one more hunt to do. He's gross. All right. Get out of here.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
I don't know. I don't know why that got us 3,100 points. I don't know what dictates that.
You've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Or investigating. Yeah, I'm
Nothing
getting
to report,
set up.
but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Did they? But I'm downright crazy, so... One, two, three. And we need this. Turn my headlamp off so I don't forget. Done that before. Okay. Hey, Ghosty, we're ready. Normal. Is that an Oni? This is blinking pretty fast, right? Do that again, shall we? Not an Oni. If anything, that one looked almost like a phantom. It's normal blinks. This pathing is just all over the place. If I was on Apoc1, I'd be freaking out. That was the black salt doing that. Did I see a shapeshift? Oh Lord. 1, 2. Thank you. That's not a phantom, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Guys, I gotta take a small break. 1 second. I will BRB. Okay, we are back. Whew! That was crazy. I had to pee so bloody bad. I was waiting and waiting. Couldn't happen. Okay, so what do we know? It's not a Fae. It's not a Dio. It's not this. Not a Myling. It's not a Hantu. It's not a Revi. It's not the twins. It's not a Wraith. Okay. Alright. So, I like doing that before I go back in because it kind of centers your brain on what I need to look for. So, I need to decide one way or another. It's not an... If it's an Oni or Phantom, I need to look at it properly. I don't think it's either. It turned the breaker off, so it's not a Jinn. Yeah. So we're gonna wait for a hunt. So it's not a Jinn. I thought I saw a shapeshift, but... Sorry, I just had some advertising loser pop in. Had to get rid of it. I know, we can't see anything. We're literally doing this just so we can turn the power back on. Okay, so we don't need to do a Jinn test because we know it's not that. We do, however, need to check for a Pulpy. I had some really good RNG one time with the parabolic because it basically it was like every time I picked up the parabolic I would hear a banshee wail. It was... We do need to smudge, so we can do a smudge timer. Not a Pulte. Come back up, I want to smudge you. Yes, you could do a smudge earlier, but I like to do it at the end of the hunt so you get the most time. Because what I'd like to do is get up into the ghost room with those candles I put there. Not a Pulte. That was quick. Very quick. Come back up, buddy. This will be perfect. Come back up. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. We're dead. Holy hell. You see that shit? Oh my god. Okay. 2, 3. Frick! It's like the worst timing ever for you to do that. Okay, so it's not an Unreal. That was a good test. So an Unreal can't hunt when there's a flame in the room. Not a spirit. Not a shade. Did things when we were in there. It's a normal blink, so that is not a phantom. That is not an Oni. Not an Unreal. Oh. Or to do a yokai test when he keeps going in my favorite places for a yokai test. Like, I want... okay, let's do this. Always comes in here though, doesn't he? I feel like that's gonna be a waste of a smudge. Yokai. This room, right? Testing for a mare ability. Oh, is it still in my hand? Yes. Can hunt anytime. That's twice. If it was a demon, it didn't use its ability. Hmm. Well, we've been in this for the long haul, so... Hmm. Is it stuck? What is happening? That was weird. I think it's stuck. Did you know when you cycle through you can get rid of that horrible noise? So it's still going, as you can see, but we don't have to listen to it. So we're just listening for hints. So I'm going to say no Yurei. That's quite a few door touches without any slams. I'm going to say no Mimic, because it's been pretty consistent. It's hunting. So we got a couple things we can do still. We want to see if it's still in the same room. It is. Okay. So I'm going Goryo. When in doubt, choose Goryo. I'm not picking Banshee because we didn't get any singing events. I mean, we use the parabolic quite a bit. It still could be. A mare. Could have been Goryo. There we go. So here's my reasoning, okay? Goryos can't change rooms. It's been in the same room the whole time. Second, yes, it kept turning off the breaker, which could point to a mare. However, when I had the light on in that room, that would encourage a mare to change rooms, and it never did. The only reason I didn't pick Banshee was because I used the parabolic so much and was thinking about perhaps we could get a screen, right? It's not foolproof science, but you kind of got to play the odds. And like I said, when in doubt, if it hasn't changed rooms and you don't know what it is, pick a Goryo. Power of Christ compels you. That was a tough one. Alright. Can we have an easy one now after that, please? Jesus. Fast. Why? Not rise you fast. Is that twin? Thinking that's a twin. Now the reason I think that's a twin is one of the reasons you heard something move over here while it was coming down the hall. Like I said, there's something up with the twin where they've changed it, where its interaction radius is massive. Turn the breaker off, didn't it? Yeah, you bitch. I didn't hear it, so I think it's in... Oh, it is over here. Nice. It's faster than a twin, I think. Perfect. That is a perfect smudge. So it's faster than a twin. So we're either dealing with a Thay or a Moroi. Bollock. Above us. You can hunt now. Come on. Was it a hallway ghost? Wait a second. Is it twins? Or is it a mimic? Interesting. Just having a drink. No, it's down there, but I'm just checking. Guess we got twins. That second hunt seemed faster than twins, but everything else jives. Yep, there we go.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Oh yeah, right. Next, and then we can go over. So, sanity, motion sensor. Alright, quick loadouts. Sanity can be that. Motion sensor can be that. And everything else is good. We've arrived.
Get set up before investigating.
Really?
New
What
intel.
am I gonna do with the spirit box?
Switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful.
Light switching? Is it a djinn? Those, pre-phrases? Like the comments he makes? Mean nothing. The power of Christ compels you! What it compels you to do, I don't know. Sweet caramel. Oh, it's already hit the breaker. Well. I knew it, you bastards. Right here. Oh, okay. So, here's what we know. It's not a djinn because it turned the breaker off. It's not a Hantu because it turned the breaker on. And it's not a mare because it turned a light switch on. That was very handy. Thank you. Or did it turn the light off? It turned it on, right? Yeah, it did. We're gonna put this, like, right there. Not an Oni. This thing's giving us all the good info. So Oni can't do a ghost ball. Now we wait. We wait. That was a lot of info. Oh, we circled Oni. Not an Oni. There we go. The shade. I have no idea. Oh, but yeah. Neat kind of little contest where you're playing with multiplayers. 4 people go in. You all have to go to a different part of the map. You each get an incense. Hi. I'm gonna incense you so that we can set up some other stuff. Thanks for that. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Okay. Doing that, and we're gonna, oh, and we're gonna protect ourselves with salt right there. Rude. Think we might have a wraith. Pretty confident, actually. I hear you messing with switches. Nope. Not a wraith. Okay. Didn't grab another smudge. That was not smart. Be interesting to see what we have since it's such an active ghost. We can hunt at any time, assuming it's not a spirit. It's walking this way. Oh, we do have 2 smudgies. Good. In the garage now. Did it maybe not? Did it maybe turn that light off? That sounded like a Pulte. Whoa! I think that's a phantom. Or a mimic. That's a phantom. Can't see the guy. Okay. Stop, reset, start. Okay, so we're missing about 5 seconds on our thing. We're just gonna check for Orbeez. Same time, we're gonna grab a camera just in case. What we should do though is drop that, put it in the other order. This one, then this one. No, you dummy, that is wrong. This one, then this one. So, no Orbeez here. It's definitely in the garage. I can't tell where I am. Thank you. I do not see any Orbeez, so... why risk our lives? So, Phantom is a stalker. It also barely visible, like really long blinks when it's hunting. So, it's not very visible. And if we had taken a photo of it, it would have disappeared. But that's fine. Disappeared in the photo. It still would have killed you. Just so we're clear. Like, so I don't like doing it. Okay. Like everybody talks about, oh, well, the Phantom, you can take a photo of it and it disappears. I don't understand. Just watch it hunt. This, you can clearly tell a Phantom. It's like, hi, I'm here. No, I'm not. Where am I? I'm gonna come and kill you. It's terrifying. Most dangerous ghost to loop, in my opinion, over a, even over, like, a Moroi or something. Because you just can't see it sometimes. Okay, so we're going to do this, so we're going to do this, so we're going to turn our headlamp off so we don't die. Alright, our sprint should be good. %, normie, hey? So... assault. Thought the EMF was going there for a minute. Got a motion sensor. Why? Oh, valid. It's not that important. Sprint is good. Yeah, I saw the rib cage. Affected by assault, so it's not a wraith. I want to be able to see it, so I'm not going to smudge it right now. I wonder if they're going to keep the bone in Chronicle. Like, are you going to have to go do all the unique different types of evidence and the bone? Like, I wonder. Whoa! Missing about 5 seconds. Well, we know what that was. I didn't notice it the first time, so... Where's your room, bud? Down here? It's to my left, wasn't it? Yeah, it's down here somewhere. See anything thrown around? In that last bedroom. Okay, so... Whoa! That's a Pulte bomb. You ever seen one of those? So... That, without a whole bunch of stacks, there's only one ghost that can do that. And that's a poltergeist. Which we kind of already knew anyways. Now, to keep in mind, you have to be aware that there was no event, you know, that's not during a hunt. But if neither of those two things are happening and you see that on the board, that is a Pulte bomb. So if we look, I'll bet you it used its ability once. Abilities used. 3 times he used it. Yeah, so there you go. Pulties are fun. I like them.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Also, one of the reasons that I keep the activity board here, so that you're aware, even though you don't get an EMF 5 reading from the EMF reader, the board will still show it. Bit of a little hinky little thing. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way, but it is. Okay, you ready? What? That's the wrong order. We weren't thinking at all, were we? We need smudge, then crucifix. There we go. That's the order we like. Shit. Downstairs crawly. Eh. Shit. This is dangerous because this is the ghost room. Out of here, come on. Oh, she turned it off already. She upstairs, actually? She is. Just listening. That is really strange interactions. That's what I thought. Okay. Bendy Patient 7 is discussing. Also known as Pan. So why I was saying those are really strange interactions was exactly what I've said before about the twins. Like, their interaction range is so big. It's like, why am I hearing stuff happening in the garage? And she's downstairs. Get the ghost parabolic sound. We can do all those things, actually. I didn't drop this. Oh my god, you bitch! You know what? I'm not messing around. We're just picking twins and going. Quick game. Off we go. He's clearly got something with the breaker box, which is like, I don't want the power on. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Oh! I know. Oh, I know. I know what I said. I hate it here. We're gonna do it when we get the headgear. Yeah. That's what we're doing. So we need 2 more levels.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Night vision, because it just makes it easier.
Nothing to
I wasn't
report.
thinking. It's been so long since I've done it. I was thinking about doing it and my brain just went, wait, in my head everything's green because night vision. Power of Christ compels you. Alright. Smudge. Crucifix. Smudge. There we go. We're gonna rock this town, knock it inside out. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-do. Do-do-do. Eat that. Good. That was risky. Speed. Yeah, it is loud upstairs. You can't say that's a miling when it's loud on a different floor. It doesn't work right for some reason that way. So we have to remember this thing's right. Did it? What light did it hit? Interesting. I hate her so much. Interesting. So, see how we were talking about that ghost? So that's the hunt. So that's why you got to be careful with what I said before with the EMF 10. I don't know what this is, but it's going to prove to be dangerous, and we need our money for Apoc because we're going to die a lot. I don't know. It's... Could be an Oni? Wasn't it an Oni?
Welcome back.
Wraith.
I've got some jobs
Would have
ready
been
for
easy
you.
enough to figure out, which... It felt stalkerish, but I didn't see a clean EMF 2, so I thought Banshee. But we're okay. We would have eventually had it teleport to us upstairs if we were more patient, but
No report this time.
we want to get our points, right? Why am I doing this? Yeah, thank you. And the power of Christ compels you. Okay, so we got smudge, crucifix, smudge. There we go. Upstairs or downstairs? Upstairs. I think he was coming, but we don't know for sure. He goes now. Sometimes I wonder if it remembers, and it's gonna go right in there now. Let's wait and see what he does. We can be a little braver now that we know the ghost is upstairs. And move this out to protect us a bit more. Not a Pulte. See? So I'm gonna say it's not a yokai. Not a yokai. Not a Pulte. Not a Moroi, not a Dio. Okay. Not a Raiju. Again, that's a hunt, okay? You can only use what I said if you know there was no hunt or event. Not a Revi. It's not twins. It's not a Hantu. Alright, we'll take a good look at it, looking for Oni and Phantom. Excuse me. I think we'll so what do we know? We know it's not an Oni. It's not a Phantom. It's not a Wraith. I would say it's not a Myling, but we'll wait. Too far away to test for Gin Sprint? I thought he was further down the hall. I mean, not far enough away, is what I'm saying. Possible. Figure out what room it's in so we can do an Unreal test. Oh. Should be able to hunt. We're gonna say, well, it's not a spirit. Yeah, we're gonna do our Gin test again. But we need to make sure he's way down there first. A hallway ghost? Might be. Definitely not a Gin. Hallway ghost is not going to be good. Bloody ass hat, eh? We're gonna say it's not an Unreal. Not a foolproof test, but not bad for what we had, just because of where it was. It's not a djinn. I would say tough to say with a shade because we were on the stairs. Let's say it's not a mimic. I wonder if the room is the baby's room. I'm thinking it changed rooms, so we're crossing these two off. What we might do is put some black salt near the radiator just to increase our odds of seeing an Apoc shift. I could talk. And then we'll smudge it and see if we can stand in the room that it's in, right? So we'll put it like right here. Just to kind of like, whoa, hold on, buddy. I want to see what you are. That might be too far, but we'll give it a go. Too far. Need to put it further back. Okay. Isn't the room? freaking room is it in? I'm seeing my breath. Okay, so this hiding spot's fixed. I'm pretty sure it's just the hallway. Turn all these lights on. Is it here? No. It's here. Yeah. Not a shade. Okay, that's what we needed to know. So the plan is we're going to smudge it, and then what we'll do is we'll see if we can get any info from the room itself. Trying to wait until near the end of the hunt. This might have to do. Perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna grab our crucie. Really likes water. Has it changed rooms? Okay. Well, we might be wrong on the changing room thing. Do something. We're wrong. That brings these, whoops, these two back. Hmm. Definitely wandered quite a bit, if it hasn't changed rooms. We haven't heard a banshee scream, and we've been listening. That doesn't mean anything, though. I just heard a light switch, so it ain't a mare. Rude. That's what we gotta go with. Like, it feels to me like a banshee. Just because of the roaming it's been doing up there. However, I'd feel a lot happier if she wailed. And we're not hearing any door slams. just thinking, what if we're not getting the ghost in the parabolic because we're standing too close to it, like we're underneath it? I think for time's sake, we just pick Goryo and go. We haven't heard any door slams. We haven't had the scream. Now, if it is a Yuri or a Banshee, then it's just RNG. Like, there would be no way to know. Sure felt like a Banshee, though, being upstairs with it.
Welcome
Yokai.
back. I've prepared some jobs for
Did we
you.
not do a yokai test? That's weird. Maybe we were too close.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
It's gonna be Raiju this time. It's gonna go nuts at the bottom of the stairs. That's what I think. Wouldn't that be wild? That's my prediction. What? Thank you. I heard a door. So, lighter, then we need this, this. We got our sprint. Oh, it's fast. Fast as fuck. Oh my god. What the hell was that? Oh my god. What the hell? So it's not that. Okay, it's not this, not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Is it? Not this, not this, not. Well, it could be. Not this, not this, not this, not this, not. Definitely not that, not that, definitely not that, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. Which is what I first thought it was. Oh, fun. Thanks, computer. I love it when you do shit like that. Okay, I'm going to assume... Let's take... Wouldn't that be funny if I was right? My god, that was dangerous. I didn't even set a timer. I was too scared. Young Faye? Holy shit, that thing's fast. Okay. Oh, whoa. Just... let's see what we got. We got... Pull away from there, please. Thank you. Okay. Young Thay. That's what I thought. That's way too... Was it this? Wow. There's nothing else that fast. There's this. Or a messed up. Okay. It was like Dio fast, but without it being a Dio. Okay, can the controller connect? There we go. Thank you. I'm not doing it without 2 smudges. You see how fast that son of a bitch was? Whew. Oh no. I heard plates. Oh no, we're just going Moroi and going. That made no sense. It was like a broken Revenant. Like a Revenant that was always sensing you, which makes no sense. I want to know what that was. It was a young Thay. Okay. Crazy Town. Wow. Are we okay here? Like, a cursed object? Alright. There are no cursed objects on this build, by the way, so you're wrong. The power of Christ compels you! You want this? Want this? We want this. So here's something I didn't know. Because we had a Thay before, right? What's done with me? It sounds like it really depends on what age the Thay starts at. Excuse me. Like, maybe it was like 12, you know? Like, does that matter? Because that other Thay we had was not that fast. And the cheat sheet does not depict that speed either, because it was bump, 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 bump. And there's nothing that fast. Hello? Is this place haunted? I was told it was haunted. Oh, gross. She's disgusting. Did I just, like, completely see an Oni and just not even realize it because it's upside down Pam? Blech. Oh, patient 7! Come back, please! No, I don't think that's an Oni. That's all normal. And she's in the living room, which is lovely. Lovely. It's crawling. To the mayor. Did we encourage it to change rooms because we turned the light on? That's a thing, by the way. It was my fault. I called it over too close to the hiding spot, so she kept checking it. I need to get further out. Smiling. Interesting.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
I did not notice that.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Okay, we've had a couple duds. Let's
We've had no reports of violence, but keep
speed
an eye
this
out.
up a bit. So I need to be done in half an hour. And I'd like to have night vision before we quit so that we can just have a stream for Apoc. And let's be clear, it's not like I want to do Apoc. No, I don't. It's not a mode I enjoy. It's the... Oh, jeez. It's the meticulousness of it, not that. The monotony. Because you have to... Oh, it's a Dio. Remember to watch yourself because she can walk through that table and you can't if you're ever looping here. Okay. What do we need? Ghost glow to firelight, EMF. Okay, we can do that. And an EMF, which is in there. Right. Why? Still holding this much. You're rude, by the way. Go back to your room! So, you still gotta be careful. I don't like that. On this build, because remember, there's There's no grace period. So if we didn't have the crucifix here and that event happened and then it started to hunt, you would die. It doesn't matter that it's a Dio. It would land right on top of you. Ugh. All right. Sweetheart, you are messed up. Who hurt you? Did you do that to yourself or did somebody do that to you? She got it. Let's not do what we did last time and forget to circle the ghost.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Some jobs for you.
Nice. So, what do we need? One more level? 82. Alright, we better get moving.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
So we're just gonna do this quick. We don't know what it is. We're moving on.
Keep an eye out.
Right? Aside from the obvious. Like, we're gonna put down salt. We're gonna, you know, but we're not gonna go searching for an Unreal shit, right? Like, it's just... It's not obvious. We're going. Lighter. So there. 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 I never turned the living room light on, so it's not a mare. And it's upstairs. It's so weird when it glitches like that. I'm wondering if it's a wraith. Quick links. light switch again. So there seems to be this thing with the game where it can, like when you first walk in and it's downstairs, it can then make its main room right above it. It's a weird sort of glitch. Now here's an important question. Is the parabolic mic always at 98%? Battery I'm talking about. Just gonna... Okay. This is really, really strange. It's a demon, it can hunt. It's in the front room now. Very weird. Oh, that's really visible, isn't it? You should just pick Oni and go. Weird. All those room changes in the beginning, that was really strange. There we go.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Okay, let's ready up. Go. We have no time to waste. We got 20 minutes.
Right. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Oh, there will be violence. There will be. The power of Christ compels you. Holy shit, that scared me. What? What's my other one? Where did she come from? Was it the garage or... That was scary. Oh, is she gonna hunt soon? Get back there, get back there, get back there, get back there. Come on, you unfit, crazy person. Okay. You can hunt about now, give or take. He's slower, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm not messing with this chick. I hate you. Oh, you're terrifying. Please don't be a mimic. Oh my god. I'm still coming down from when we walked in there.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Okay. Reset. Alright, here we go.
We've arrived.
Yeah?
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. So let's take a closer look. Maybe using it to help you.
Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. The power of Christ compels you. You're in the kitchen. Oh, dear God. I knew that was gonna happen. See the importance of carrying your crucifix when you're out of the range of the other crucifix? Because with no grace period, that thing would have killed us instantly. He has no pants. Captain, no pants. He's just a tad too fast. Right? So, we're going twins. Remember, we're just grinding. We're going. Yep.
Welcome
There
back.
we go.
There's some jobs ready for you.
There we go. So we are going to gonna get everything ready. Apoc1. Now, if I remember correctly, you can change one item on this. Not that though. I think you can do... That's fine. Like, it's not this, right? See, it goes from... See the skull? You have to look at the skull. But I believe we can change... We can give ourselves one grace period. No, we can't. I think we can... Yeah, that's what we can do. We can turn the hunt duration down, which I recommend. It is helpful. It has to be on Sunny Meadows, not Sunny Meadows restricted. And we're going to do all, and we want... okay, so we're going to go up. Oh, we have to buy it. $10,000 worth. Okay, we have to buy it. Okay, quick load out. And all headgear. Okay, so these are the things you want to make sure that your incense is tier 1. The reason being... do we... Okay, so what do we want here? Maybe we do this, actually. Let's just do this. We're gonna... Yes. Okay, so we're going to... Incense there. And we want... We don't care about tripods. We don't care about sound sensors. Sanity's gonna do nothing. Salt we want. Photo camera we need. Parabolic mic we need. Motion sensors can come in handy. Incense, you want all of them. Headgear, yes. Firelights, you want all of them. Crucifix, obviously, you want all of them. Video, none of this stuff matters. However, I like tier 2 dots, and I use them for light. We want an EMF, but we're going to have one anyways. We want some extra flashlight. Flashlights aren't a thing. Never mind. Spirit box, thermometer. No. And an extra lighter. So we're going to call this Apoc1 run. Okay. No evidence. Okay. So the reason you don't want to go nuts is because you're going to die a lot, right? So with dying a lot, could have one tripod, actually. With dying a lot, you want your loadout to cost less. UV light could help. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That is our loadout. Now, we're going to end it there. We'll be back this evening, probably. And well, I'll show you, actually, while we're waiting. No, my phone's going to ring in 15 minutes. Okay, better not. So that's your setup. That's what we're going to do next. And you get to watch me die a lot. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you, YouTube. That's the last call at the tavern. Have a good day. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. If you dislike it, that's okay.